Hi, my name is Ameshki. I'm with 2M Technology. Today I'm going to show you how to install the application or the CD that came with the 2M 3 megapixel bullet camera. What you need to do basically is put in your disk, and this will come up: the quick guide, the software, the tool folder, the user manual, and the contents. Go ahead, and the first thing we need to do is first find out the IP address for the camera, or scan for the IP camera. What you need to do is click Tools, open the tool folder, then go to Config tool. Right when the first time, what you will have is basically this zip or the WinRAR. What you need to do is right click and extract it here. If you don't have a WinRAR application, maybe this will be like a white icon. I would recommend downloading WinRAR, that's a WINRAR from Google, and installing it. Then you will see this like 3 stacked books on top of each other icon. That's called WinRAR application icon. So once you extract it here, you will get to General Configuration tool. Then go ahead and run the config tool. In a few seconds, it will find all these 3 lists. I would just recommend filtering by going here to IP4. That's the main one we need, and refresh the page. This will be your IP address. If this IP address, if you get this IP address, what you need to do, it's first thing, in order for you to make it work, what you need to do is click login. Then you will be greeted with all these settings. Just click login. If you don't have it, username is admin, password is admin, and obviously this is the same number, and this is the same port. So all this should be already filled out. Go ahead and log in and check this option. This will basically, what it will do, it will find an IP address from your router and populate it into the system. So go ahead and click save. Give it a few seconds and it will come back. Mine, I've already done that, so it's still here, but yours will be empty. But once you wait for a few seconds, refresh it, and voila, it will show up. So we need this information. So let's just minimize this and head back to the to our CD and go over to the software. The DMSS, basically this is for you to see it on the iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, mobile, like Windows Mobile. Sabian is for I think Nokia, I believe. Yeah, you can email this file to. As you can see, it's an IPA. This is an OS file, iOS file. This is Android, as you can see, APK file. This is the BlackBerry. So you can email this yourself and and open it from your email. Once you click that file, that will take you straight to Google Play, App Store, or BlackBerry App World, and the file will give you an option to install it. If you click the PSS, I will just click Setup, and it will install the software we need to use it for the camera. So if I go back, I'm just clicking Next. Your computer name obviously comes up there. I will say Everyone. Click Next. That's it. And in a few seconds, it will finish. When it finishes, it will just say close. There's no finish button like normal applications. We can minimize this folder. We'll come back to it and head over to Start, All Programs, find the PSS folder, and run the PSS application. Right now my desktop is minimized. There should be an icon on your desktop. Put the username admin, password admin, and click login. In a few seconds, this system will come up. Head over to Setting, then Device Manage, and remember earlier I told you to minimize. It should be Config tool, should still be there. What I want you to do is click Add. Let's call this maybe like a side of the house, or right side. Then description, IP camera 2 or camera 1. Remember the IP address that we got from the config tool that's minimized? Go ahead and type in the information, the IP 192.168.57. Yours will be different. This is mine. Username admin, password admin as a default. Retype it again, password and confirm password, and click save. It will save it here. I want you to check where it says SN, then click OK at the bottom. Then head over to the device list, and right side came up here. Wait for a few seconds. If not, just right click and connect. As you can see, it connected successfully. Then drag it over to one of the channels that are available. If you double click, your camera is there. Now what we need to do is check the location where you're going to save your file. My other video I talked about how this camera does not have an SD, so you have to record on your computer. So I want you to head over to config at the bottom, click options. Then let me just walk you through. Log in all devices, you leave that the same. Verify password, you leave that the same. So basically all this setting, you leave it alone. Hotkey, all that, it's just basically saying recording on a motion, external alarm if it's available, record on a motion. PTZ control, there's no option available for that one. Snapshot location, right now it's going to save it to your C drive, PSS folder, and if you click start computer, then head over to your C, you will see PSS folder, and it will say pictures for snapshot, record for video. If you go back here, you can see that record, pick, it says picture file rule. Leave all these settings the same. It's just a way for the system to identify, or whenever time there's a rule created, it will create on this setting. I will leave that alone. Device free minimum capacity is 2 gig out of your whole space. If you have 500 gig, once it gets to 2 gig, it will start recycling. Record time minutes, 5 minutes. Then it will start a new video. Again, leave those settings the same. Auto start monitoring system. This basically means that when the system starts project, would you like to auto start? You can say yes. Auto task, yes. Project name, task name. If that's not really necessary for you, I will save that. Save last monitoring status. Then sync time, I will say sync time with PC. This is a really good idea because for core purposes, if your camera it's out of sync with time, it might be a little bit harder with prosecution. Alarm record basic, it's saying the maximum amount alarm record, saying 1000 refresh interval 3 seconds. Again, unless you have the camera information connected on the alarm input wire, then I wouldn't worry about this one. So click OK when you're done. And again, I didn't make any change. I just recorded. Let me go back and reiterate one more time. I would not recommend recording on your C drive. I would not recommend recording on your C drive. So click here, add, find another, go to computer and find your external hard drive or other hard drive that's on the computer. Maybe you have a partition of the C and D separate. I would recommend going there and creating a folder called video inside the D drive or E drive or F drive or whatever hard drive recording path you have, putting the folder there and save it. The reason why I don't recommend recording on your C drive, it's when you reach the capacity, which is 2 gig, it's going to start overwriting your video files, and it's going to go through. If you have a window files over 2 gig, it's going to start erasing those window files. Again, please do not put a video file inside a C drive. Please get an extra hard drive, external hard drive, internal hard drive, whatever you can attach to it. Maybe thumb drive, whatever. Just record it there. Again, to change that, just press this little 3 dots here, recorded file path. That's what again, recorded path, then click that. Add first before you delete it. Find computer, your hard drive, for example, D. It won't work because it's a D drive. Then create a folder. Make sure you create a folder. Then click it there. Then click. Once you add it, it should be another list here. Right click. Click the check and delete this. You cannot delete it right now unless you add it, like I said a second ago. Then when you're done, click OK. Click OK, and it will start recording. And basically, that's how you start recording. Local recording, turn it off. Highlighted means on. Again, this is a localized zoom. This is 4 channel. Local record, snapshot. Then you have a snapshot. Then local record, sound, audio, if your camera is connected to audio, or close this video. It will close that video, but we need that video. So again, let's drop it and add it. And that's how you use this system. Before I finish, let me just go back again. You have a task. Remember earlier showing you like for auto record and stuff like that. Alarm, if you have alarm attached, playback. We don't have any videos recorded right now, so there's no playback. You have an EMAP, if you have a different locations. Config, again, where we want to change the hard drive stuff. You have a storage, task, all that again. You have tools, local search, alarm, video, config. Basically, these settings are you can play with it. But if you want to learn more about them, what you need to do is head over to your disk. Go back to the main root of your CD. Head over to user manual and go through either. This is the web and this is the camera itself. And this is the web, and go back again and go back to your software, PSS, and let me go back to I believe it was one of these will have the user manual. Again, it could be back to user manual again and just read these video files, especially this one, and it will walk you through how to use those options. Thank you for watching 2M Technology video. We would love to hear from you again.